Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Khitami. For today, I'm going to give you some short present about the analysis of Poison Tree by William Blake. So let's start the present. Here we got the aspect to analyze, including the aesthetic, pengalaman puitis, and the last one, phenomena semantic. You can see this is the full part of the poem that I chosen, A Poison Tree by William Blake. You can see the picture of himself. This is the little about the William Blake itself. William Blake was an English poet, was born in London, England on 28th November 1757. Blake was not an only poet, but a visionary poet of all ages. By the way, this poem has 4 stanza atau memiliki 4 bait, and this poem has AABB rhyme. Di puisi ini bersajak AABB. Bagaimana kita tahu? Ini kita bisa lihat di akhir dari kata puisi tersebut. Ini D kita posisikan sebagai A, dan A and W kita posisikan sebagai B. Untuk bahasanya ini menggunakan metaphor. And the first aspect is aesthetic. Before I go more further about the aesthetic aspect, I want to tell you what is aesthetic aspect itself. Estetika itu dalam bahasa Latin adalah perasaan yang dituangkan oleh si penulis di dalam puisi tersebut, seperti contoh kata-kata yang terdapat unsur keindahan. Di sini di stanza kedua atau the second stanzas, and I signed it with smiles. Why I was mentioned this in aesthetic aspect, because kita bisa lihat di sini ada kata smiles. Smiles itu bisa diartikan bahwa seseorang ini mengekspresikan suatu yang bagus gitu. Jadi dia tersenyum seolah-olah dia melihat sesuatu yang indah. Lalu di stanza ketiga atau bait ketiga, till it bore an apple bright. Jadi si penulis ini mention till it bore an apple bright. Jadi dia itu ada sebuah apel yang bersinar terang, berkilau. Itu bayangkan kita melihat benda seperti itu, buah yang berkilau gitu, itu pasti indah. Dan yang terakhir, and my foe beheld it shine. Dan si musuhnya ini melihat itu sebagai sesuatu yang indah. Si apple bright ini memikat musuhnya itu untuk approach, mendekati apel tersebut. And yang kedua ada pengalaman puitis. Sebelum saya bahas lebih jauh, apa itu pengalaman puitis? Pengalaman puitis adalah suatu hal yang pernah kita alami. Karena kita telah mengalami itu, maka kita tahu apa yang terjadi pada saat itu. In the second half of first stanza, the poet narrates another experience that once he got angry with his one enemy and did not tell him about it. This time, anger started growing in poet's mind. The second is, in second stanza, poet elaborates his experience that he watered his anger every day and night in fears of disclosing it to his enemy. He also shed tears because of hate. Itu untuk pengalaman puitis. And the last one, yang terakhir ada fenomena semantik. Fenomena semantik sendiri adalah merupakan bagian dari cabang ilmu linguistik yang mengkaji tentang makna dan merupakan komponen tata bahasa. Di sini saya sudah menyiapkan 2 poin dari puisi ini. Yang pertama ada William Blake's A Poison Tree basically uses 2 symbols. Jadi ini adalah makna dari poison tree itu sendiri. Basically use 2 symbols, an apple and tree, to relate its meaning. The tree represents the growing anger in the speaker's heart against his enemy, and the apple represents the fruit of that anger and action in the poem Murder. In third stanza, and it grew both day and night until it bore an apple bright. Our meaning that his illusion with his enemy is growing and growing until it became a strong and tempting thing. His illusion has a metaphor and it is an apple. And next, di sini ada makna dari setiap kata, beberapa kata di sini. Yang pertama ada wrath, it mean as extreme anger. The second is fool, it mean as enemy. The third is watered, it mean as poured water on plants. The fourth, sun, it's mean as provided sunshine. Number 5, deceitful, is mean as dishonest behavior to make people believe things which are not true. Number 6, wiles, clever tricks a person uses to get what he wants. Number 7, bore, it means as produced fruit. And number 8, beheld, it means as looked at or saw. Number 9, it failed, it means as covered with something to hide something partly or completely. And the last one, pole, it means as the pole star, which is the star that is above the North Pole in the sky. Okay, that's all from me. And sorry if I got a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.